Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate. Now the finish! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's a nice ball. Leicester calmly anticipates. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, just skips past his man. And that has been clubbed away. Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge. Looking for the runner. Now it's Gullit. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Cruyff. In with the challenge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge. Bit too much weight on the pass. Thuram gets good distance on it. And here's Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Leicester cuts it out. Rummenigge. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. Gullit. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Thuram. Can he put it away? And he hits the net. Inter are back in business.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Gol del Inter de Milán. Marcó en el minuto 20 el dorsal 11.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer, not the most accurate pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
And he cuts out the supply. He's gone forward. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rummenigge is herring after that one. Xavi Alonso. Davids. He has found the way, shapes to shoot! Adams. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played towards the other side. Roberto Carlos. Maldini. A searching ball that into space. Messi!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Thuram. There's the hit! Cruyff! Goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Defending of the desperate variety. Pirlo. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram. That looks a good ball through. And the first half is done. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And we have our very first corner. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. And it's Pirlo. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot goal! And yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That is a great pick out. He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Chance! And that has been cleared. And the volley. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Hullet. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 15, Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán sustituidos por...
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Adams. Thuram attempts a clearance. Xavi Alonso. Oh, great! And the shot! Schmeichel catches it safely.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No, he's just misjudged that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great hit! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Cruyff chasing after it. Well timed, excellent interception. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Time added on 4 minutes. Conte. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter.
Mateus! And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Osimhen playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's found some space here. Chips it through. And that's a good ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Xavi Alonso played back in, looking tidy in possession here. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's got the shot away! And we have our very first corner. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been won straight back. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Adams gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, no joy this time. Haaland might just make this. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. And the ball is out of play. Well timed, excellent interception. Barcola looking to run onto it. He's got away. Maldini gets it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back. And he was alert to it. He tries a shot! It's a goal! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Osimhen delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Has a look and has a go. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Nicely aimed pass. Palestine have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Beckenbauer. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control. Roberto Carlos. David Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared. Osimhen, very much a man of this moment. Beckenbauer, tidy with his distribution. Thuram. And there is the half-time whistle. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are back on the way. No reported change to either side during the break. Cafu. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Vinicius Junior kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is just off target. And that has put paid to that. That has been slung wide. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is a little undercooked. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Back into the middle. That is good strength. Moved on forwards. Thuram makes the interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona really do look to have it all sewn up here. And Adams. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's surging through. He's through and a big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Guendouzi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos gets a good foot in there. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, it's not getting there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nedved. Well, that's beautifully weighted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Barcola. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well read, nice interception.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu cuts out the pass. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Thinks one through. Haaland! Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice physical challenge. Some good persistent defending here. He's in plenty of space here. Adams attempts a clearance. Mbappe! A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries to get it clear. Palestine are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Haaland, that is good alertness. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the man...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Mbappe, Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Back into the middle, Mbappe, now the finish! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi is onto it in a flash. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in plenty of space here. Diogo Costa claims it. Rafinha. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alexander-Arnold. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Ronaldinho.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a shot! There's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than
Big chance! Yes, it's in! And that takes him up to 30.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Albertini. Albertini cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Van Bouten, and he's gone backward here. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Rafinha. Now it's Pedri. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to clear it. Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Osimhen. And that interception was most necessary. That's beautifully weighted. And they're quick to get it back. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Rafinha.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now there's the hit! It's there! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
No, that's been intercepted. Law. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that is a nice touch. That is good alertness. No way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Showing good feet. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And the first 45 minutes are up. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Albertini. Rafinha. And he skips past his man. Might be danger here. There's the shot! Goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He rises! Dispatched clinically! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Messi. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pedri. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 45.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Madrid, can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Pedri. And the shot! He's free, and he's following up! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Albertini. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Dink through. Oh, that's a key interception. Albertini promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was vital. Albertini. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 25.
Sends it crossfield. Costa Corta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
El dorsal 11.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
El dorsal 2. El dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Brilliantly cut out. Albertini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pedri. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Tries to cut. No! He should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Now it's Owen. Who played through for the wide man. And he's cleared it back out. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
That's a decent clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Thuram cuts out the pass. Tonali. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Ronaldinho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Albertini. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ronaldinho. Batistuta.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. Wilshere, real chance here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. 5 minutes to add. Albertini, given the lift of his goal. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And time is up. Well, what a game. unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Osimhen. Griezmann did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Costa Curta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cech demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him, someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Mbappe. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Now it's Osimhen. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Now it's Torres. Mateus. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Good read, needed to be. And here's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a shot at goal! Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi powering forward here, and Messi! And he can clear it away. Stood up well to him there. No way through there. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Torres looks to get on the end of this. He's got to be in here! Now it's Griezmann. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Japan with the corner, they're first. And he's managed to get rid. Dixon. And it's Messi. And here's Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Osimhen. Mbappe. Torres chasing after it. Oh, they could break here.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. Osimhen. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Xavi Alonso. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And they win it back again. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's got the shot away! And the ball is out of play. And it's Messi. Now it's Griezmann. It's just beyond his reach. That's a lovely, neat pass. Osimhen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Goalkeeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's gone loose. He's in a good position here. Has a go! And yes, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Japan have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Thuram is there, and he can pick it up. And that is a little undercooked. That is ended up in no man's land. Always onto this. Thuram. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. To Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Showing good feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25, Messi. El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el dorsal 2.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He can run onto that. Thuram wins the duel this time. And here's Roberto Carlos. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! Japan are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Ronaldinho.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe. Threads one in. He can get that clear. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
4 minutos de descuento.
Costa Curta. Japan have it back and can go again. 4 extra minutes added on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi! He won't be happy with that one. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice interception, well timed. So what can they make of this? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he spark a counter here? Beckenbauer.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Ah, that's a fine interception. Beckenbauer. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi. Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. It's a really well-measured ball. That's a nicely measured pass. And a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. He's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Osimhen. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is a brilliant interception. Not the most accurate pass. Gently done. Brilliantly cut out. Nakata. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good spread. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That has been cut short. He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they win it back again. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Nakata. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Always onto this. And he's running through. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He's got space in the area! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ronaldinho. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Wilshere. Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's on his way! Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Beckenbauer. Always got... And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nakata. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, there's the clearance. Nicely aimed pass. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Has a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, it's fallen loose again! That's going to go a long way. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Batistuta.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 45 será sustituido por el dorsal 22, Owen.
Interesting ball. That is good alertness.
Inter appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
75 minutes played. And they can counter here. Neymar. He's free. Neymar! It's in! Inter are back in business.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
No way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found some space. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cafu. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Fernando Torres. Adams.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Owen. And Owen! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Nedved. Good ball over the top. Great position here. Picked up. Great hit! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Costa Curta. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's run loose here. Great ball if he can get there. And that could set him on his way. Gently done. And here's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Thiago Silva with the clearance. Alonso. And here's a chance. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Let's come backwards here. Gordon. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pedri. Roberto Carlos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 17 minutes is...
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Thuram clears. Foden. Foden. Ødegaard.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Cleared without hesitation.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, good ball. That is great defending, so alert. Always onto this. And the shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 28
Simplicity
minutes is
itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Serbia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded. And
Can he put it away? Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
no other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 9, Ronaldinho.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Foden. Serbia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's found a way through. Osimhen. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. And he thumps it clear. Taken back almost at once. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Foden. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Del Piero. Played into space out wide. Foden. Ødegaard. Messi. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Lobbed in behind. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Del Piero. He's in plenty of space here. Terrific header! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
For one of our fan club members. Substitution.
And we're underway again. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu wins the duel this time. Foden. Pedri. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Owen. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's been picked out. Can he finish? Adams getting this one clear. He's had a shot! Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that has not gone well. Zaire Emery. He's picked his way through. Fires it, hits one!
Substitution for Serbia. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14, Erdegaard. Number 33.
There's the hit!
Coming on
And
the
that has
field,
earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Didier Drogba. Number 42.
Corner number 2 then.
Musiala. Number 23, Vitinha. Substitution in progress.
Defending of the desperate variety. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gordon! Xabi Alonso gets rid without sophistication. Back into the middle. And he's found a way past. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Ronaldinho. Musiala. Vitinha. Now it's Foden. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Cafu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Owen. And he has been fouled there. Vitinha.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 11, Gordon. Number 10, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 20,
Costa Curta.
Neymar.
It's a
Number
good run down the
18,
left-hand side.
Bukayo Saka.
And that is
Substitution
expertly
taking
dealt
place.
with.
Serbia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
And it's pulled back. Shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Serbia have their third corner. Torres is there, and he can get that clear.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Neymar.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Musiala. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Desperate defending required here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. All hands on deck for this one. And now they can clear their lines. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite... Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Adams cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi does really well there. He is strong. That is good alertness. Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking tight. Can he finish? In he goes again! Kante gets flagged offside.
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. Oh, lovely bit of skill. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Hits one! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
After 15 minutes is number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Beckenbauer. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's burst through.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the pass is intercepted. And that could set him on his way. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Batistuta. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Osimhen! He's got the shot away! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Oh, it's Kante. In by Conte. And now they can spring out of defence. No, again, there's no way through. He can run onto that. Now it's Pedro Neto. He is through here. And a header! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream.
Now the finish! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now that's well seen too. Pedro Neto. Out of play for a throw. It's Ronaldinho! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Kubo. Tchouameni.
There will be 3 minutes
Messi.
added time.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Barcelona have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Cafu chooses to go cross-field, and it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Doué, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Griezmann. He's away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kubo. And it's Griezmann. Pedro Neto. Cafu. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cleared without complication. Maldini. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players step. Batistuta! Batistuta finds himself offside. Doué. Great ball if he can get there. Look at the space. There's the hit! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Messi plays it short. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Tchouameni promptly onto that,
attendance for
and
this
that
match
is that.
was 71,649.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram gets a foot in here. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Doué touches it back. And here's Batistuta. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee
Substitution on the
says goal
field.
kick.
Number 6, Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 17, Guti. Substitution.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Time and again they are repelled. Interesting ball, neatly clipped into space. Well, there's the clearance. Baresi. Maldini. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent hit! And that's wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Owen. Guti. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a decent header! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys, and the finish! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
After 86
It's a mass
minutes.
exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution on the field.
Well,
Number
it's been an
22.
absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look
Coming on to
unstoppable.
replace him is
There could be more on the way.
20.
Vinicius Junior.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Kante gets across and deals with it. Now it's
Added
Vinicius
minutes has been
Junior.
indicated.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And Owen has another go! Manchester United have their third corner. And it's been taken short. In by Vinicius Junior. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Thuram gets rid. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. And it's Messi. Tries to dink it through. Bout of passing. David Villa! That comes as a mighty relief. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres, can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now that's well seen too. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Baggio. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still
Hits one! Goal! Barcelona!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well read, nice interception. Osimhen. Pedro Neto. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. Now it's Osimhen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's looking to set free a runner. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram spots it and intercepts.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Roberto Carlos! They want to be quick to recover this. Iniesta. Chance here to counter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Roberto Baggio. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Iniesta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The less said about that pass, the better. Antonio Silva. That pass isn't the best. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Baggio. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo has a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And through to the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Beckenbauer, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedro Neto. Xavi Alonso. Passing nice and neat. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to dink it in. Nice interception, well timed. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good ball! David Villa! Oh, taken with style! Barcelona are back in business! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He will be livid with himself.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Iniesta, good read, needed to be.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Roberto Baggio, and he's lost his man. It's Baggio! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's in plenty of space here. Pedro Neto! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 45.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting
El
for.
dorsal 10.
Ronaldinho looks to get on the end of this.
Xavi Alonso. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
El dorsal 17.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
El dorsal 4.
Well, it didn't look good for a
El
while,
dorsal
but
2.
that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Owen finds himself offside. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Iniesta. Nedved. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Iniesta. Thuram cuts it out. It's a throw-in. Iniesta. He's found a way through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well played and well cleared. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries a shot! Should have equalised.
Roberto Baggio was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Iniesta plays it short. Barcelona have their third corner.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He can get that clear. Iniesta wins the duel this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Look at the space here. It's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. The final 5 minutes. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that's put paid to a promising move. Adams gets across to intercept that. Roberto Baggio. Messi.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
5 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Antonio Silva clears. And he was quick to react. And here's Owen. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. And that is that. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona clearly came into this match